Hi there, it's Lynn, and try today for an easier way. Try today for an easier way. It seems to me like the law of attraction philosophy of sometimes when you're efforting, really trying very hard to get something done, get something accomplished, work on something on the computer, it's not working out, it's trying to fix something or resolve something or a situation or something with somebody. Sometimes if we just keep pounding away at it, like a lot of effort, and still not working, and we think, I just want to cross this off my to-do list today. I keep thinking, for me, there's stuff with the computer that while I'm trying to set things up for some business events, there's different glitches, that come up, and you think, Monday I'll just sign up for this part on the computer for a website or landing page, whatever, and then you go to do it, and you're spending hours on it, and you keep getting these little notes, these dialogue boxes that say invalid, error, or whatever, and you keep going, because you said to yourself, I'm going to get this all done on Monday or Tuesday or whatever. Well, a lot of times it seems that if we just drop that subject, that task, that theme, whatever you're working on, that project for the day, if it's not going smoothly and you keep getting roadblocks, drop it for the day. Even though you may feel like, but I have to get this done today, because on paper, if you wrote this out for yourself on paper, that is the day that it needs to be done, so I could do this other thing on Tuesday, or whatever it is. But our objecting to something being done any other day, that resistance keeps us in that locked mode of anxiety and stress and things not working. Because when something's not working, you tend to get anxious or agitated, angry. That's lower vibration feelings, which are fine to have and to feel them for a while, but that's not usually when the solutions come to mind. The solutions come to mind when we're connected to the higher vibrations, which are matching God, the source, your inner self, whatever you believe. I believe it's like a combination of when you're connected to the higher moods, the higher feelings, you're in a higher vibration, and that's the higher vibration is where the inspiration, God's answers can come through to you, or your soul's, your higher self, whatever you want to call it. Maybe even guardian angels, whatever you believe, you could connect to those solutions, those positive ideas to help you finish that task, finish that project easily. So sometimes you have to just drop it, okay? That's the hard part, because we think, like, I have to get this done today. I want to get this done today so I can move on. Anyway, here's my example. And of course, these are all my suggestions, my opinions. You know what's right for you. These are my opinions on my spiritual journey and life journey thus far. I'm not saying I'm right. This is what seems to be working for me in some ways. So it might be something you want to try out. Dropping a project when it's not working for a day or two, coming back when you feel inspired to. Of course, if there's a deadline, sometimes we have to push ourselves, but if you rest a little bit or go out and do something fun that raises your vibration, raises your mood a little bit, and then go back to that project or task, often you'll have better results and a smoother path to completing it. So what happened to me was, there's an opportunity to go to an author's live TV show taping for a law of attraction positive mindset author who's taping in Manhattan. And I'm in Brooklyn. It's easy for me to get to Manhattan, and I hang out there when I can. Anyway, so they wanted you to fill out a form to like apply to be picked, because it's only a small group of people, and they want to make sure it's people who, I guess, are fans of the author and kind of believe in the positive mindset philosophy and law of attraction, spiritual kind of philosophies. So I filled out the form. Of course, everything's online now. Filled it out online, and you had to answer 5 questions. It wasn't just like, oh, here's the free tickets, just give your name and address. It was, you got to fill out it was almost like a job interview. So I typed in all the information, which took a long time because they give you questions to answer. Tell us about yourself. What's your challenges? What would you like to manifest? That kind of thing. So I filled that in. It took a long time. And then they also wanted a 3-minute or less video explanation of your answers. Okay, so I did that. Okay, so I did that. Now I feel like, again, I'm from the 70s generation, so I'm in my 50s, and but I've been fairly computer literate. I mean, because I was in graphic design and everything. Anyway, so I was doing the video that they wanted, and I was ready to send it in with the form, but then it had to be a certain size in memory. Well, somehow it was too big to send through to them for their requirement. So now I had to go look up with ChatGPT, which I'm starting to use, which I recommend if anyone's not using it, the AI app, and find out how can I shrink this video in memory. Long story short, I found out a way to do it, but then when I submitted my video with the form, the online form, the video now chopped out part of my head. It was lower memory, but maybe that's how it got there, because it took out the top part of my brain in the video. So then I said, that was all one day, and I was getting tired, and I just wanted to get it in. I kept, trying to work on it, getting exasperated. That's the word. Sent it in, but then I sent a separate email that said, telling them this challenge, and that, now the video is cut off. Can I send another video another time or whatever? Anyway, let it go. I haven't heard back from them yet because it's still early. But today, after 2 days of weekend chilling out, I went to a wonderful play. Oh, I saw the play Joy, about Joy Mangano. It's off Broadway right now in Manhattan. Really great. I thought it was really great, very inspiring, funny, and good music and dancing. I recommend that. Joy on off Broadway. But so after I did that, had fun with friends and family on the weekend, today I get back to my emails and that sending in that form for the author's event. Well, all of a sudden this morning, as I'm walking, because the walking I'm doing lately, like I said, I'm in this health program, Energized Health, and it's helped to change my really improve my depressed feelings about caregiving, and because I'm walking now every day and following their healthy eating and hydration suggestions. But as I'm walking, my head's clearer. I cleared out my head over the weekend with some high vibe fun, and I thought, oh, wait a minute, let me just try today to send my original video, even though it was a little longer than they asked for, memory-wise, a little larger. Let me try to just send that as a second email by itself, instead of just putting it on, like shrinking it with the iMovie, which is what I first did, which chopped off the head the way I set it up. So I said, so that idea didn't even cross my mind when I was stressed out. the day I was doing all the form stuff. But today, clearer minded, that idea was able to come into my mind. I'm in a high vibration. This is my understanding of it. When you're in a high vibration, you connect to all the positive solutions from God, etc. So I sent that video in right from the original one, and it went easily through the email to this author's office, and it looked great. And now let's see what happens. Okay, I will give you the update, but I was just so surprised that I had this other easy way to do it today after I gave that topic a rest, let it go, and let it go, and then the positive solutions and answers can find you. Try it out. I've done this other times, and it's happened many times, especially if you're looking for something that you thought was lost, and you keep looking, you can't find it, and then you chill out. Then another day, like the next day, oh, there's that thing that was missing. It's like we need to give our looping thoughts and our agitated energy a rest. Well, have a great day. I hope some of this helps. And like I'm saying, part of what I'm doing is I'm working on having a link to send out as a promotion, so that I could have some uplifting events for caregivers and overgivers. I'm going to be having one in August for about an hour and a half, just a little sample, like summer camp retreat type day online. It's going to be fun, inspiring. Might be some easy dance activity to get the body shaking off the stress, and some law of attraction and positive mindset, inspiration and activities, maybe a game. It's gonna be fun on Zoom, a lot of friendly people. So I'll be talking to you more about that. If you're interested in that, just the information when it comes out, no obligation. Feel free to type in the comments, give, I don't know, maybe a smiley face or a thumbs up. Thumbs up if you're interested in just getting the information about the online event in August for helping to uplift caregivers and overgivers and anybody who feels overwhelmed in this chapter of life. Put a thumbs up in the comments if you're interested in just getting that information. And but I'll be talking more about it another day. Have a great week. All the best. Thanks for following. Goodbye.